in terms of work-life balance, so you've obviously talked a little bit about, working 6 to 7 days a week. So we share that. But in terms of, being one of the top sports dietitians now in Australia, and you probably feel awkward repping that, but you can't really deny it. How do you balance, I guess, work-life? Like, there's a lot of chat about that at the moment. Like, what do you...
I'm definitely a lot better with it at the moment than probably what I was 3 or 4 years ago. And, self-care is something that I push and Chloe pushes on people that we're working with. But I think it's also really important to understand that that doesn't necessarily mean a day or 2 days off. It means doing something that you like or enjoy that you can switch off from your daily routine, but then probably get back to. So a big thing for me, I've always been active and I've always enjoyed, exercising or just, different forms of, I guess, movement. But like in the first 1 or 2 years when I was working in elite sport, that probably dropped off just because I was like, well, that's an extra hour or two that I can work. And I needed to do that then. Didn't mean I didn't exercise, but it wasn't a consistency. Whereas now, every single day, I will find time in my day, preferably in the morning, but sometimes schedules don't allow for that. But whether it's morning or night, there'll be half an hour, an hour. I'll go into a class or a walk or whatever it might be. And for me, that's my way of having a bit of balance in each day, and that helps me be more productive. So I'd rather do that than watch TV. I don't really watch TV. I'm not a, it's just not something that I do or I'm happy to miss out on. So that's also a way I can find more hours in my day by not needing to come home or watch TV or do anything like that. So that's probably one of the main ways that I've kind of found that work-life balance. Still working on it, but it's better.
Yeah, but like, it's a very individual thing at the same time. I think, like, if you're loving what you do, like, you say you do, then it doesn't really feel like you need those 1 or 2 days off a lot of the time. Like, you kind of work out of necessity, but at the same time, like, you could stop if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Like, you could give the team to someone else or whatever, but you don't want to do that. You're happy with it. So I think that's one of the biggest things that I've found with work-life balance for myself when people ask. It's like, well, I enjoy what I do. So why do I want to, why do I want to, sit down and go to the movies for 2.5 hours? I just want to be on my phone the whole time, like checking emails. Like, just because I enjoy it, the challenge, and it's fun.
Definitely. And having, the flexibility of working in different locations, like travel or, the off season is 5 weeks for football, but I would work at least 4, sometimes all of them, but that's okay because that means the year is more set up and I'm ready to go. And I might be doing it from hopefully somewhere amazing. So
and I guess for me, like, I would get more stressed if I didn't have that planning time. So if I'd worked less or whatever, and I didn't have that time to plan, to make it more structured, to actually achieve those things, like you say, you get into the season or just get into a certain part of the year for me, and you wouldn't be able to achieve what you can. Like, I find when everyone goes away for Christmas, that's like my best time. Like, I get ahead. I'm just like, hell yes, no one else is working. I'm nailing this. I'm ahead now. And then you can kill the year. So, I agree.